Hi, this is John Michael Olson, and this is the second video in your mini course. In the last video, you saw what happens when you tuned into your savings and noticed the negative emotions that resulted and learned how quickly tapping can reduce those feelings. Want to stress once again that on that scale of 1 to 10, if you're still feeling a 3, 4, 5, 7, whatever it might be, you really want to go back to that first video and go through those tapping rounds again and try and get them down to a 0 or even a 1. And again, that's going to be pretty important as we move forward as well. In this video, we're going to explore where those emotions came from. And you may be thinking that you look at your savings, then you have this emotional reaction to it. Remember that fear, anxiety, or even anger from last time? But what's really happening is you downloaded all those beliefs and the resultant emotions connected to money and how they run on you, and you've unconsciously created your savings and income and even your debt, all to keep you congruent with your program beliefs about what is possible for you. Trust me, I know that sounds crazy, but we're going to do a little exercise today to help demonstrate exactly how that works. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and we're going to do a little visualization exercise. And just like yesterday's exercise, I'd like for you to actually do the exercise because you're not going to really get the full result if you're just playing the video and then trying going back and recovering it later. So, with your eyes closed, I want you to visualize or imagine yourself somewhere around 4, 5 to 7, somewhere in that range. And think about being in the house. And what are you doing? Where in the house are you? If it helps at all, a lot of people, a lot of my clients will say that they're in the living room and they're playing. That seems to be a common theme. But for what's right for you, where are you at and what are you doing? If you're having trouble seeing an image, that's okay too. And if you feel like you just need to make something up or remember a picture that you've seen, that's okay too. So now I want you to see what you might be wearing. All right, got a handle on that? Good. Now I want you to bring your parents or your caregivers into the picture, and they're talking and dealing with managing their money, talking about finances and the bills. And just kind of observe what's happening. What are the emotions that they're experiencing? Is there anxiety, fear? Are they fighting, blaming? A lot of times if your parents fought over money, particularly if you were in the middle of that, you're always going to relate to money with conflict and negative emotions. And you'll be one of those people who limits the amount of money that you can have or get rid of it even as you get it. So I really want you to see this in this picture, what's going on with your parents, what kind of things do they say, and write down as much of that information as you can because your subconscious is now giving you a full picture of what you've actually downloaded as far as your money paradigm, and that's going to be really valuable information for us as we move forward. For most of us who grew up in the middle class, there's a lot going on with money. We have this fear and anxiety and panic, disempowerment, all around money. And for some of us who actually grew up with wealth, they might not have had those feelings of anxiety and scarcity, but their issues are often related to power and identity related to the money and what you have to do and be to get that money. So let's take a look at that picture, and I want you to really connect with it again. And now I want you to notice the way your parents operate and that's the way you tend to operate in your present life. And now let's focus on that little child and let's see how they're feeling. What kind of emotions are they feeling witnessing all that going on with your parents? And you may be feeling some discomfort, emotion, and some of that coming up right now too. So we're going to jump into some tapping and help to start disconnect and shift you from being unconsciously controlled by your money paradigm and shift you so that you can actually start making conscious choices and do things in your life differently. Wouldn't that just be amazing? I know, it is. It really is, trust me. All right, so again, we're going to tap through the points. Remember, if you're struggling to remember that, we're tapping on the eyebrow point, side of the eye, under the nose, the chin, the collarbone, under the arm. Not sure you can see that or not, but again, about 4 inches down from the armpit, and top of the head. You'll notice at times that I may skip points. That's just what I'm feeling at the moment. You don't have to go ahead with that. And again, feel free. If I say something like anxiety and worry and you're feeling panic and anger, add your words in. What you're feeling is what is key here. All right, so let's get going. There they are, my parents. There was panic and fear around money, anxiety and worry about money. There was always anger and fighting. There was a never-ending cycle of scarcity, of struggle and disempowerment, and the fear that comes with it. We totally believed in scarcity. Scarcity was real in our family, and my parents lived in it. I lived in it. All that fear about money, the anger about money, the betrayal about money, the hopelessness about money, that we're never going to be able to earn money, never enough. Disappointment over and over and over. Disappointment about money. And here I am, I'm feeling it. I'm downloading this paradigm. All of this programmed into my subconscious mind, programmed into my very nervous system. My family's money paradigm. Now my money paradigm. I honor the pain we had. I honor the pain I honor my pain. I honor the pain my parents had, the sadness, the loss, the unfairness. And I'm so open to letting this go for my highest good. Letting go of the fear about money. Letting go of the depression about money and that hopelessness and loss. All the shame and disappointment connected to money. The anger and fighting that was connected to money. I totally honor that that was their way. I honor that up till now it might have been my way. But I'm open to releasing it. I want to release it. I'm able to release it so that I can create my reality in my present moment. All right, good breath. And exhale. Nicely done. So go ahead and check in with yourself and that little child and see where you are emotionally. Again, if you're not at a 0, maybe a 1, go ahead and run through the tapping again and tap it down until you get to a 0. And we're going to keep the process going with video number 3 coming tomorrow. Hope you have a great day.